Let's see if you've done enough to keep you in the MasterChef kitchen.
Leandri, are you happy with your dish?
I am happy. I nicked the raviolo when I was cutting it to trim the edges, but otherwise, yes, I'm happy with my attempt.
What was the most challenging part about this challenge?
Getting the pasta dough right, you didn't have much time to work it because there were so many other elements to get done. So I think that was really challenging to have to decide at a point, okay, when do I have to make peace with my pasta dough?
So which part did you enjoy doing the most?
It was wonderful to cook in the kitchen. I love the stove, I love the kitchen setup, I love the feeling you get when you're in a professional kitchen. I enjoyed the moment.
What about Leandri dream in the kitchen? Where does that go?
I want to be on a coffee farm actually, and I would love to have a roastery and a cafe or bistro on the coffee farm that funds some projects I have with kids. I love kids, I have a passion for working with kids, so that's actually my dream.
In the first couple of challenges, it's almost as if you were cooking in Celine shadow and now have found a nice little light for yourself and are starting to progress in what I consider to be leaps and bounds.
I was probably playing it safe in the beginning, where she wasn't. She was taking those risks. I've become less apprehensive about just putting it out there, and if it fails, it fails, but if it's good, it's good.
Well, looking at the pace that you were going in that kitchen, it's evident on your apron now, like you were very busy.
Show me a soldier who's gone out to war and comes back with a clean uniform, and I will show you a soldier who hasn't put up a fight.
Well, here we go.
I hope it's worth it.
The pasta filling, I think, was just right. I think you had the right amount in there. And I think the pasta on the rim to the actual pasta shell cooked perfectly. It was well seasoned.
We're looking at your technique in getting that pasta to the right consistency and thickness. At one stage, your pasta wasn't really the size of the bowl that you needed to cut, and you rolled it out with the rolling pin just to get it to fit that size.
By taking your pasta out of the machine and rolling it further by hand, you run the risk of getting it uneven. But this pasta is spot on. It's well cooked. I think the sauce is over-reduced. I think that you had a good sauce and you left it on for too long. I saw twice where you added white wine to it because it obviously cooked down too long. You can see that it's a bit too strong for the raviolo. So at this stage of the game, we're literally after perfection. Thanks, Leandri.
Thank you, chefs. Thank you. I'm feeling rather uncertain. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen.
I'm very at ease with whatever is coming next, you know? It's the most calm I've been through any fish test that I've gone through before.
Amanda, how did you get on today?
Being in this kitchen today, it's like a dream come true, you know? Yes, it's a pressure challenge, yes, but you can't forget that on the upside, this is something that I've always wanted to do, you know, work in a professional kitchen. So the smile on my face is just a little bit of happiness from a dream realized, I guess.
In fact, it's great to hear because that's what's been really, really satisfying is watch people go through that moment like you did today. It's something special.
How did you think you did on the pasta?
It is very, very difficult to get that dough right. I think I just used all my muscle strength to try to near it right. But I sort of just went with what my gut feeling, I guess, when I got to that point when I felt it was a bit, I could see it was a bit shiny and a bit soft. So I do hope that it was the right point.
While you were in that challenge, it seemed as though you started becoming a bit deflated when you saw the time was running away with you.
You know, I got to a point where I just felt like I'm not going to get done with this. There's too many things, you know, to do. But then, you know, I decided that I can't give up, and brought me back and reminded me, hey, what are you doing? Work faster and put the dish out there, you know.
If you give up, you never know what you could have done.
Most definitely.
Let's get stuck in, shall we? Have a taste. Amanda, I think it's a good sauce. I think I'm tasting the crayfish, tasting the white wine, I'm tasting the tomato. I'm getting all of those elements. Raviolo itself, you can taste it as a whole. Because I saw you seasoning, so it wasn't that it was bland when it went in, but you can definitely taste from the whole that you've got some of that boiling water in there, and it's affected the flavour.
You know, when you're rushing, you don't check the amount of stuffing that you put in the raviolo. And as a result, I see a thick layer of tomato, which you didn't really get time to pat it down so that it stays compact. The lobster cooked perfectly. It's not stringy. It just melts in my mouth.
I think the winner of your dish is definitely that bisque. It was balanced, had a consistency that you wanted. It wasn't too runny, it wasn't too thick, and you got that spot on today. You fought through in this challenge today. Let's see if you've done enough to keep you in the MasterChef kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Amanda.
chefs.
In today's pressure test, you had the chance to work in a professional kitchen here at Castelli's in the heart of Addis. You had to recreate a lobster raviolo with a spinach and ricotta filling and a delicious lobster bisque sauce.
The two things that stood out for me today were something the pair of you said, not what you did. Leandri, it was a brave statement when you said you would rather risk it all than play safe for your apron. And I think at this stage of the competition, that's the kind of sentiment we want to see more of, because the time for playing safe is over. And for you, Amanda, the revelation that you found your place in the sun, that you realized your place in the professional kitchen was very, very cool.
I feel like this competition has given me everything that I needed, you know. It's helped me to grow as a person.
Amanda, Leandri, you guys cooked your hearts out in that kitchen today. We have seen you grow and blossom right here in front of our eyes throughout all the challenges that we've had in the competition. And we've witnessed your highs and also your lows. It has proven beyond any doubt that you guys have got what it takes to work in a professional kitchen. And that's exactly the thing that makes us so proud of the contestants that have been through the MasterChef competition. Your attitude, your commitment, and your courage to stand in front of us and serve us the dishes that you do. That's what makes the MasterChef journey so exciting and so rewarding.
Thank you.
But it is a competition, and we have to send somebody home today. For one of you, you won't be returning to the MasterChef kitchen.
I'm actually not feeling too confident.
You know, I have that feeling in the back of my mind, the kind of feeling that, you know, I'm about to go home next.
And that person is? Amanda.
Oh, it's cool, dude.
Really spoke about it. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Thank you, chef.
Amanda,
It was an awesome.
it was great.
Amanda, you said it yourself. You belong in the kitchen.